All right, you happy campers, we've got a treat for you today. I am in Missouri, just outside Kingdom City, which is off of I-70, on a hunting trip. And instead of having the fifth wheel, because I'm out here by myself, we left the fifth wheel at home. Well, not we, I left the fifth wheel at home, and I took my enclosed trailer turned hunting cabin on this trip. And I'm gonna show you what I'm living out of. And before we get too far, it does look like a mobile meth lab, but it is not. This is my home away from home. So this is a 14-foot V-nose enclosed trailer that I've converted with some help into a hunting cabin. And we'll take a tour of the outside. So here's the front door. You can knock, but no one's home. I should put a peephole so I can keep intruders out. And this is my kitchen. You can tell because it looks like my kitchen. There's a stove and a little griddle, courtesy of my mom, and some duck decoys. Actually, they're goose decoys, but we didn't use them this time. We're just deer hunting. Here's my porch light, which is an LED porch light. I'll turn it on so you can see what it looks like. If I get the switch right. There we go. Pretty cool. It's brighter at night, obviously, and it's not night. So there's the front or the side wheel. We're going by the kitchen, and then here's the refrigerator. There's a little table, and there's a bag of decoys down there. This trailer's got a back ramp that folds down, and that ramp is suspended up right now because there are logs underneath it to make it level, and I've enclosed it with a tarp, which I thought would be a good idea. And it might be if I got a different tarp or if there wasn't so much wind here, but it keeps unfolding and untucking. And all I have holding it on there are these cool clamps from Harbor Freight. And I am not sponsored by Harbor Freight, but if they would like to, that would be awesome because I buy a ton of stuff from them. I'm sure my wife would appreciate it. Here is my living room, and there are some duck hunting waders in there, which I am not using because we're not duck hunting, because I haven't tagged out yet on deer. If I tagged out, we'd be duck hunting. Excuse me. So I folded the tarp over to kind of help it, but the wind really is pretty rough. So it's been a struggle keeping it. And inside is a 1/2-inch PVC frame that, again, I got some help creating. It wasn't even my idea. But I'm using it, and it might work. I think it needs some tweaking, but right now it's pretty rough. So we're going around, and this has solar, but because we're at a campground, I'm using the campground electric. And there's like a little hole here, and you can see my blue duct tape because there was a cover, but it broke off somewhere along the way. So there's actually, it's painter's tape, and that's coming off. There's a TV antenna on the roof to get TV, but I've been so tired that we haven't watched any TV, and it probably doesn't work. I don't know. Sorry for my finger. I'm trying to climb on my truck to show you the roof, so bear with me. All right. Voila, I'm on my truck. That right there is a battery that is being fed by 100-watt solar panels. There's 4 25-watt solar panels that I bought at Harbor Freight. I made this aluminum track and then bolted it to the roof. And I also installed this little skylight vent that you would see on a RV on this, which was pretty easy, and then caulked around it. So let's climb down and I'll show you the inside. Now, I want to warn you, the maid is on strike, and it's just me, and this is hunt camp, so it looks like hunt camp in there. But voila, welcome to my home. Cool little ozone bag for some hunting gear, cleaning it out. There's a little pantry over there, but there's my Irish setter boot box on top of it. So here's a cool little shelf full of things. I'm not sponsored by any of them, but I would gladly be. This is the little power box for the solar panels. The solar panels come in here and the battery comes in here, and it shows you it's charging. Again, you can get this at Harbor Freight, and it's got these cool little lights that come off it. There's a little light switch right here. Everything in here is 12 volt. So you can see these little lights that are in the ceiling. Now this ceiling, there was never a roof here. These are panels, white, nice finished panels, and above the panels is insulation. This insulation that I never put the panel on top of this one. So the whole thing, the walls, everything is insulated. And then I put these little hooks so it can look semi-organized. My towel. Here's some hunting attire. Here is a cot, and it's high enough where I can put little boxes and bins underneath it. And then my little sitting room that is holding plastic silverware right now is a bow case. And this is what I was talking about. The back door is down, and there is a air mattress there. I did have a buddy staying with me, but he left and went off to Kansas to hunt. And here's a bunch of clothes back here. I put a carpet to make it kind of homey. But this is the inside. There's a moving blanket up here to kind of keep it semi-insulated, although it's as hot as it is in South Florida right now, up here in Missouri, which is ridiculous. So we don't need anything warm. But you can see the PVC piping kind of holding this, and the wind is light and it's just kind of flapping it. But it's not bad. So this is my DIY hunting trailer that I'm living out of right now. And we're staying in a campground named Hanson Hill Campground. It's not a bad campground. There's a lot of people that are full-time in here or living here. That's the bathhouse general store. Not really a whole lot in the general store. There's actually nothing in there. The bathhouse is mediocre. 2 of the toilet stalls don't work. 2 out of 2 don't work. 1 out of 3 showers work. So it's off season. Maybe they'll get it fixed. The owners are really nice. There's a cool little park right here. And I don't know what campsite I am because there's no numbers, but it's pretty nice. I would give it like a 5. Maybe in the summertime or spring, it's a lot better, but I think everyone that lives here has kind of moved out, or maybe there's a few people staying here. I'm not really sure how many sites there are, but there's plenty. They're all full hookup. Full hookup is with sewer is $35 a night. If you just want water and electric, it's $30. So it's pretty reasonable. If you're trying to hunt, it's not a bad spot. But welcome to my mobile hunting cabin. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions on how I made it, which you shouldn't, but if you do, reach out to me and I will gladly point you in the right direction. And most likely that direction is going to be Harbor Freight, unless you already have if you don't have the trailer, then you got to find a trailer and then do it. But enjoy, take care, like and subscribe my channel, and I'll try and make some more videos that are entertaining and informative. Have a good one.